I'm not giving ICE or Border Patrol another dime.
We can't vote to fund this lawless Department of Homeland Security.
We cannot provide another dime to this lawless operation.
That's Democrats now threatening yet a second shutdown in just 2 months. The last one was the longest ever. Why? To block funding for DHS and I.C.E. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer demands cuts to over $64.4 billion in new spending for DHS, including $10 billion for I.C.E. Senator Schumer also called on Senate Majority Leader John Thune to separate DHS funding from the full appropriations package. Back with us now, GOP Texas Congressman Brandon Gill from House Oversight. Congressman, it's always a pleasure to see you. It's great to have you back on. What do you make of a second shutdown threat? The first one plummeted Democrats in the polls. Do you think it could happen?
You know, it certainly could happen. I wouldn't put anything by the Democrats at this point. I will say, as you pointed out, the first shutdown didn't go over very well. The American people didn't want to see the federal government shut down so that Democrats could try to force their tax dollars to go to pay for health care for illegal aliens. But this is even more egregious here. And I think that this is somewhat expected. You know, stopping immigration enforcement, I think, for Democrats is a politically existential issue. I mean, they want as many illegal aliens in the country as possible. They impact congressional apportionment. Democrats want to give them amnesty to allow them to vote. So Democrats will go to any length to ensure that they can try to stop the president from enforcing the law. I hope we don't shut the government down. I hope Democrats come to their senses, but, you know, I wouldn't put anything past them.
Congressman, what was your reaction when you saw the significant turnaround under Trump? Illegal crossings down 95%. Net illegal immigration turned negative for the first time in 50 years. Violent crime falling. Murders down 21%. The largest annual drop on record for drug overdose deaths, down 25%. The economy coming in strong, 4.4% GDP growth, heading to 5%. Stock market hitting record highs. But still, the focus, the news headlines have not been on that. It's been on the unrest in Minnesota.
Well, that's right. Democrats want to distract from anything other than the successes that this president has had over the past year. You know, this has probably been the most successful presidency, certainly in modern history. And Democrats recognize that. They recognize that the American people want secure borders. They want an economy that is livable, where American families have opportunity to get good jobs that pay good wages. They want their children to go to schools that aren't infected with this woke, perverted, critical race theory or other woke ideologies, and that's what President Trump has delivered. So the American people are thrilled with them. What Democrats are doing anything they can to distract from that, including if that means agitating violence in our cities to stop DHS and I.C.E. from carrying out lawful immigration arrests.
Thank you so much, Congressman Brandon Gill. Always a pleasure to have you on.